Hi, what's up? I came up with another new, stupid idea. Alright? I was cleaning my Steam library, because we encounter this problem pretty often, right? We have this thing called wanna play through. That's what I have here. It's where I had all my games that I wanted to eventually play through. It separated it from the stuff I never want to play, and it separated it from the stuff that we've already played. So the cool thing about this is that there was like 130 games in here, and it was kind of a ball ache to sift through it. So what I did is I decided to separate them. Yeah. The games that I solo want to play through, games on my own, games that really won't work for that type of thing. I have a lot of games. Just over the years, there's a lot of sales that have gone on. So I accrued 77 of those, roughly. And then there's the games that I want to play through with somebody else, you know? There's a good list of games in here, and it's nice just to have them. And these are all games that we haven't even touched, like 45 of them that I want to play with people eventually. Obviously, some of them are sequels, so some of them don't, like, count. For example, say I wanted to play Sam & Max. Well, we're probably going to do this one, because we wouldn't want to jump to these ones. You'd lose story, right? Yeah. And there's obviously other games that are on hiatus for one reason or another. Remnant 2 being on hiatus because Zuper's computer has little problems. Strange Brigade being on hiatus because it's... I'm pretty sure we've confirmed that it is just Dying Light, but ancient Egypt tombs. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's cool to have them separated. But now that I've had them, like, itinerized, whatever the word is. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Now that I have them organized in a way where they are nicely listed in front of me, made me realize there's actually a lot more games that I want to play through solo. And that's not, like, explicit because I want to do mostly more solo than I want to do with friends. It's more that just, like, a lot of these games don't really work. There's a lot of games that I want to play through. It's going to take me a while to get through them all. And also, when you want to talk about fucking sequels, look how many Tomb Raider games I have. It's going to take a long time. So I came up with an idea. Alright? Bada bing. Yeah, that's right. The music stopped there perfectly, but I actually want it to loop. Can I make it loop? Oh, yeah, I can make a loop. There we go. Yeah. So, through the use of the hat, which is a program I've used multiple times in the past, I can shuffle these bad boys and pull them out at random, and that can be my playthrough. Simple. It eliminates the whole, like, which one do I want to play? Do I want to play that one, that one? No. We just skip that whole step. We just go for it. You'll notice right here, if you have, like, supersonic vision, you'll be able to see the little 58. That's smaller than 77. What gives? Reason for that is not because there's games in want to play through that I don't want to play through, and I'm just lying to myself. No, it's because, again, it's games like Tomb Raider. I'd want to start with the first Tomb Raider. I wouldn't want to jump to Tomb Raider 3. I wouldn't want to just jump to, like, one of the other ones. But there's exceptions. So, for example, the Tomb Raider 2013, I'll allow myself to play that first because it's, like, kind of pretty tonally different from the original Tomb Raider on the PlayStation. There's other examples like that. I think I actually have both Metros in there. That was a mistake, and I forgot to remove that. Now that I say that out loud, yeah. Exodus is the most recent one. We don't want that in there. There you go. We just want the other Metro game. But yeah, this eliminates the whole choice progress. So I'll be able to select it this way. Now you might be saying, Ross, you don't really need to tell us all this. You can just do this on your own. This doesn't really influence us in any way, shape, or form. And you're right. Which is why I came up with another idea. A really stupid one. Concurrently, I'm doing this thing called GBA Sweep, where I go in order through all the GBA games in the entire library. And I've gotten to, like, maybe somewhere in, like, the 15 to 20 range. I don't remember. A number of them. It's a lot of games. But it's also one type of game. It's like all GBA-styled games. And, you know, that's great. But what if I could be exploring another library. Steam's the answer. Steam's the answer. Look at this. Look at this bullshit and probably never gonna play. There's some games in here that, you know, I guarantee you are fine. Some of them are fine games. Like Battle Block. No one hates Battle Block. Battle Block's great. There's just not really a reason for me to play it. Acceleration of Sukuri. I literally got this so I could get a character in OJ. I have a problem. So what I did is I made the Never Playthrough Jam. And inside the Never Playthrough Jam is a collection of all the games that I'm probably never going to play through, or at some point played a little bit and then didn't. This one I did actually cut some games, not a ton. Like, for example, I don't think, actually, you know, I made a joke about Battle Block. I actually don't think Battle Block's on there, yeah. There's the chance that me and Zuper play Battle Block. It's just kind of in there because he pissed me off with the bubble power. And I also don't think I have Brawlhalla, because I've actually played a decent bit of Brawlhalla. But for the most part, all these other games, they're in there in some way, shape, or form. Some of these games I know are absolute rotten garbage. I'm going to play this for literally 2 minutes. This one right here, if I get it. Other games, I'd probably play the whole thing. Orcs Must Die 1, literally I just have that because I think it unlocks something in another Orcs Must Die game. Or maybe I got it with a pack, I don't remember. There's nothing wrong with Orcs Must Die 1, it's just a one-player game and I have no reason to play it. But what if it came up in here? I'd have a reason to play it. So sometimes you get something fun, right? Sometimes you'll get, like, Sora. Other times you get Nekapara. Sometimes you get Portal 2. Other times you get their land that he's not happy. He's not happy at all. Ah! Yeah. So this is by and large probably going to have a higher amount of games that are quality, but it's also going to have a lot of funny bullshit. Because there's a lot of games in here I just do not have any interest in playing at all. What the fuck am I going to do if I get like an Aura Kingdom? I don't know. Point is, this is going to exist for what it's going to exist for. Yeah. Now there's one rule. There's just one rule I have. One rule for this, okay? If the game is like 20 or more gigs, which some of them are, I'm going to take a mulligan. I'm going to roll again. I'm going to get to that one. I just need a night to actually, like, you know, download the thing, because my computer's download speed sucks. But it's actually not the computer's fault, it's my internet. But, you know, beside the point. I need to be able to download the game in order to play it. And I don't just want to be like, oh yeah, we're going to be playing, Lara Croft Guardian of... Why there's so many Lara Croft games? It could be like one of those, and then it turns out the game is, oops, it's like 300 gigs, and it'll take me all night, and I don't get to play anything. That's boring. So, in that case, I would just redraw and save that one for next time when I've actually had the chance to download it. And there you go. It's not going to be in alphabetical order. It's going to be randomized. I think that's more fun. Because otherwise, I'd just be going through a shit ton of games in a row that are like of the same quality. Although, probably Never Playthrough actually has a lot of solo bullcrap. But, you know, Street Sense. Street Sense 2. I think this one also has less items because I decided not to include sequels until I played the original. That's completely stupid. There's not going to be much difference between Street Sense and Street Sense 2. But I don't know, maybe these games are great. I don't know. There's some games here that look legitimately fun. And there's other games that have really, really, really awful negative reviews. Like Undawn. This dude played 200 hours. He said it was 200 hours too long. You know, there's going to be games like that. So, without further ado, let us do our first draw. Probably never gonna play through until today. It's... I didn't even put in the 0 properly.